Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, March 14th. Steady soaking rain is now pushing into the New York City metro region. It's pretty much evolved into an occasional light rain or drizzle in Philadelphia and D.C. It'll remain cloudy all day today with that threat for some more rainfall. Winds are out of the east to northeast in the low levels of the atmosphere. That's making it much cooler than recent days. The ocean is still quite chilly this time of the year with ocean temperatures in the 40s. And in fact, temperatures should hold in the 40s across New York City and struggle to reach 50 degrees in southeastern Pennsylvania with that persistent east to northeast low-level wind, perhaps reaching the low to mid-50s in the D.C. metro region. Pretty close to seasonal chill. Kind of unsettled for the next couple of days. A cold frontal system works its way across the region on Thursday, and that will usher in a colder stretch of weather that may last a week to 10 days or so. And there's some signs for a big coastal storm around the Sunday time frame of the beginning of next week, which could cause some snowfall in the interior part of the northeast U.S. By interior, I mean areas just to the north and west of I-95. Odds favor rain in the big cities, but it could be a close call in some of the suburban locations on the far northwest side of the big cities, if all goes according to what signs are pointing to for a Sunday coastal storm. And we'll get into that over the next several minutes. First of all, here's a look at the current radar. And again, some steadier soaking rains now across New Jersey, New York City, from Philadelphia down to about D.C. It certainly is not going to clear up. It looks like occasional light rain or drizzle for the rest of today. And again, the ocean flow of air right now keeping temperatures quite cool. All of this isobar pattern here shows where the winds are blowing parallel counterclockwise around departing high off of New England, hence some low-level east to northeast winds right here into the big cities of New York, Philadelphia, and D.C., and it will remain quite chilly today, much more seasonal for this time of the year, with, again, high temperatures struggling to reach 50 degrees in southeastern Pennsylvania and holding in the 40s up across New York City. Well, let's take a look at some computer forecast maps for that latter part of the week and the weekend. Again, a cold front comes through in the Thursday time frame. It looks like there are signs for a major coastal storm around Sunday night time frame. We're looking at last night's GFX parallel run from 0Z. Again, this is the parallel run. What we're looking at is the Thursday evening forecast map. And notice here this blue line. This is representing where it's 0 degrees Celsius around the freezing line at 850 millibars. It's the lower part of the atmosphere. This is a frontal system, a cold frontal system, working its way through on Thursday. There could be some showers. Wednesday will probably turn out to be the mildest day of the week. But this kind of sets the stage for a colder stretch of weather. Let's now jump ahead another 24 hours. And here's the forecast map for Friday evening, again using last night's GFS parallel run. There is high pressure here. It's not shown by the GFS, but high pressure here, cold high over the upper part of the Great Lakes, edging into southeastern Canada, and some high pressure back there over the central plains. Pretty cold air mass right here with these highs anchoring that pretty decent cold air mass. Colder air now trickling into the I-95 corridor region. Again, this is the Friday evening forecast map, so some cold air is moving into place before what will likely turn out to be a pretty big storm on Sunday. Let's now jump ahead another 24 hours. Now here's the forecast map for Saturday evening. By this time, cold high pressure centered over the northeastern part of the country. Here's that freezing line at 850 millibars, pretty much right over the mid-Atlantic region. A couple things are going to happen, it appears, over the weekend. It looks like there will be a low moving up into the Midwest and then kind of a secondary low, and this eventually becomes the main system, a coastal storm. This initial low over the upper part of the Midwest will not really warm things up like often happens with a transfer of energy situation. It certainly does not appear that this low that does go inland will warm things up here in the Mid-Atlantic region. This low ends up going up the coastline, or perhaps just off the coastline, and eventually becomes the main system. Let's now jump ahead and take a look at the evolvement of this double barrel low. And here we go. This is a forecast map from the last night's 0Z GFS parallel run for Sunday morning. Again, a second low here over the upper part of the Midwest, and here is what eventually becomes a coastal low moving in this fashion, and this will become the dominant low pressure area. Freezing line moves a little bit farther to the north, but certainly not a major warm-up associated with this inland low. Again, a significant coastal low developing here according to last night's model runs for about the Sunday morning time frame. Let's now jump ahead to Sunday evening. And here we go. By Sunday evening, one big storm, a relatively coastal low right along the New England coastline here come Sunday evening. A lot of precipitation here, likely to be in the form of snow in the higher elevations of the northeastern part of the country. Perhaps some snow just to the northwest of I-95. Odds favor rain in the big cities, but it could be a close call in some of the far northern or western suburbs in the Sunday night, early Monday time frame. Again, this is a long ways away, but we just wanted to point this out at this stage because there are numerous signs that point this way. In fact, let's now take a look at the European model run from last night. And here we go. This is the European model run for Sunday evening. This is off the tropicaltidbits.com website. And it too has kind of a reflection of a double barrel type of situation with one low pressure area inland up across the eastern Great Lakes, and then the main low here right in tucked along the mid-Atlantic coastline comes Sunday evening. This on the European model becomes the dominant low, as it does on the GFS parallel run, and rides right along the New England coastline in the Sunday night time frame. So an interesting stretch of weather coming. This is likely not the last chance for snow in the northeastern, at least the interior northeastern part of the country. It looks like there may be another one or two following this latter part of March into the early part of April. So a colder stretch of weather begins latter part of this week, and then the potential for a decent coastal storm Sunday night, Monday time frame of the beginning of next week. Stay tuned to VencoreWeather.com. We'll have updates on this all week long. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.